In the year 536, people walked out of their homes and looked up at a sky that no longer made sense. The sun was still there, but its light was dim, cold, and ghostly, like a pale moon hanging in the sky. Days felt like endless twilight. Shadows disappeared, and across the world a single question spread like fear itself. Has the end of the world begun? Historical writers of that time left chilling descriptions. The Byzantine historian Procopius wrote, "The sun gave forth its light without brightness, like the moon, during the whole year." Other chroniclers said, "The sun was dark, and people could not see their own shadows." And this wasn't just a local event. Europe, the Middle East, even China reported the same thing. The world had fallen under a mysterious gray veil of dust, and it stayed there for more than a year. As the sky dimmed, temperatures collapsed. Climate scientists say the drop was around 2 to 3 degrees Celsius, a seemingly small number, but enough to throw entire civilizations into crisis. Summers turned cold, harvests failed, fields that should have been green were barren and lifeless. Food supplies ran out. Famine spread from village to village, kingdom to kingdom. People abandoned their homes, searching for warmth and food. Entire communities starved, and fear took control. In this darkness, society began to break apart. Rumors of omens, curses, and demons spread through villages. Religious cults grew stronger. Some people blamed sorcerers. Others believed they were living through the final days of mankind. For ordinary men and women, the world felt cursed, as if nature itself had turned against humanity. For almost 1,500 years, no one knew what truly caused this catastrophe. But modern scientists finally uncovered the answer. Deep in the ice of Greenland and Antarctica, researchers found a layer of volcanic ash, perfectly matching the year 536. It revealed that a massive volcanic eruption had blasted so much dust and sulfur into the stratosphere that it blocked sunlight across the entire planet. And the worst part? This wasn't the only eruption. Two more followed, around 540 and 547 AD, preventing the climate from recovering. Humanity was hit again and again. But the darkest chapter was still ahead. Because in 541, weakened by hunger and cold, the world faced something even deadlier, the plague of Justinian, a pandemic that killed between 30 and 50 million people, nearly half the population of Europe. Many historians believe the plague's devastation was made far worse because the world was already weakened by the climate disaster of 536. The darkness had opened the door for disease. The long-term consequences were enormous. Empires lost their strength, economies collapsed, armies weakened, trade routes shrank, and vast regions of northern Europe fell into poverty. Some historians argue that this chain of disasters helped push Europe into what we now call the Dark Ages. Others say it reshaped societies so deeply that it paved the way for entirely new cultures, migrations, and conflicts, including the rise of the Vikings centuries later. All of this because of one volcanic eruption that the world wasn't prepared for. One explosion tore sunlight from the sky, froze the earth, starved millions, and set off a chain reaction of disasters that changed human history. For the people living through it, 536 AD truly felt like the end of the world. And yet, humanity survived. Barely, but it survived. Thank you for watching this journey through history. If you found it interesting, a like and a subscription would help the channel grow. Your support keeps these stories alive.